Hello again, everybody. We're back. I'm going to be talking a little quieter because it's really early in the morning. And if I sound weird, that's because of that. So I did play with it a little bit after we left. As you can see, I've unlocked everybody but Maggie. Now that little heart up there, let's see. Yeah, no mouse cursor. But you see up there? Excuse me, with the pin means that that's how many times I've beaten Mom's heart with this person. Samson has more hit points now, but his attack really sucks, and Bloodlust doesn't seem to rise it nearly as fast as it used to. So I'm not going to actually do him. I'm going to do Azazel, because I actually like Azazel. Azazel reminds me of Blue Baby from the original one, because you don't start with real hearts, you start with sin hearts. Well, as you can see, Azazel is a demon, and he has mini brimstone. Now you can never increase the range on that thing. It is always going to suck. However, you don't really need to increase the range on it, and you can fly. So, Azazel's main thing is that he starts with those sin hearts. And getting soul hearts and whatnot is the best way to do anything with him. Or spirit hearts. Now, that was some stupid damage. I'll admit that. I should have moved really fast. Okay, it looks like there should be something there, but there isn't, so... Alright, fire does hurt enemies, unlike what I saw yesterday. I could have sworn that we saw that fire didn't hurt enemies. Although that might have just been a problem at the time. Monster versus Azazel. So, where Azazel really shines is against bosses. The damage output he does is immense compared to anything else. And though it said range up, no range up. Excuse me. Your range is locked. That small amount. Skip that. All the little dream vignettes are the same. I've watched a couple dozen of them and they're all the same as they used to be. Alright. This also is very helpful for Azazel whenever you run in, or this is also a very helpful thing Azazel does when you run into the these huge rooms, that he can take out the enemies pretty quickly. Oop, what the? Okay, hold on a sec. Of course, anybody who's watched me before knows that I am playing and on a I'm using the keyboard, which means that unfortunately I am subject to some problems with my keyboard, such as oh, thanks for the key. That actually was the only thing I was regretting right now. Joker card. Joker. Shovel. No thanks. Did my fly friend just explode? That's amazing. Dingle. Alright. So for Dingle, you have to watch for the signs of what he's going to do. Especially for Azazel, because that dash really could ruin your day. And I have the magic mushroom for all stats up. Wah. And you're gonna say, give me a shovel, right? No. As you can see, unlike in the Binding of Isaac, I believe, yeah. If you were Blue Baby and you got a hit point up, I think that it added it as a spirit heart. But now, we get real hearts. This makes my survivability a little higher than it used to be with Blue Baby. And I will say that I've never had beaten the game with Blue Baby in the original Binding of Isaac. I beat 10 Blue Baby, but that's not the same. Okay, so that petrified poop. So yeah, the BBF my fly friend. Ooh, I didn't even see that red fly for a second. His thing is he's a bomb fly, and he will run into people and blow up, and then respawn after a bit. So that's how this works. Pop your head up, please. Thanks. Thanks, PBF. I don't know what this is. Lost contact, shielded tears. Okay. Now, any tear effect that I get I'll get Soul Heart. Any tear effect that I actually get with Azazel goes to his brimstone effect. Let's see what the pay to plate is. So I pay 1 coin and it hits everybody. Okay. Oh, that almost reminds me of a of the tilt mechanic that would happen with pinball machines. Gertie. This is going to be really dangerous because of my BBF. Since Gertie is so large, he'll definitely be impacting her, or at least one of her summons, every once in a while. There we go. Bandages, which is more hit point ups, and I have 2 health. The difference between bandages and all other HP ups is the fact that with bandages you don't actually even gain the heart. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, early in the morning. It is 5:40 in the morning, in fact, for me. I wanted to try and get some more out here. Now, as for the shielded tears, I'm trying to figure out what it means. My fly friend's not much use in this room because it's so huge and the whack-a-mole guys are so at random. I don't do slot machines or anything really that much. I'll donate a bit. 80 and it broke. As you guys can see, my donation amount is pretty high. I barely buy things in the shops unless it's really, really good. Therefore, the donation can is actually something I really use a lot. You know, versing greed is okay. We saw in the first one, I believe, that I played, that it was either the first one or it was one I did offline. I don't remember now. That I fought greed, and then I actually ended up fighting super greed right after that. Azazel cannot be hurt by creep because he flies. Makes him very invaluable against some enemies. I have not found it yet. Okay. I had to think for a second if I had found the item room yet or not, and I have not. Ooh. Douche. My fly friend was awesome, that one. So anyway, as we can see, there's a new icon for batteries. That one up there, it's a little box. Get rid of him. Now get rid of them. The thing about my fly friend, though, is that I have to be careful not to be caught in his explosion. He's probably not very picky about where he blows up. Alright, so this is something that is totally useless to me, but Eden starts with it. It's how to jump. Watch. Whoop. Whoop. For me, it's just a dash. Which, actually, that might be good, but I feel like it's going to dash me into some enemies. So I'll just get the magic fingers. Magic fingers may also be a reference to the things that are at hotels, where you can put in a coin and the whole bed goes and vibrates. Chub. Okay. Now its enemies. Damn it! I forgot about that. I am always forgetting that the blue ones explode into bullets. Now its bosses like Chub, Chad, stuff like that really take the piss out of Azazel because they're dash, and you have to make yourself move around them. Hey, a room of the angel. First time. Dead Sea Scrolls. It kamikazed me. I can't believe that Dead Sea Scrolls' first thing that it chose was kamikaze. In all seriousness, out of every single use item that it could have picked, so what I've been getting from shielded tiers so far is that my tiers stop enemy tiers. These are some of the easier enemies against Azazel. Since they just run in a straight line, you just sit there like, okay, come at me, bro. Now the Fool is kind of useful because if you go too far one direction, you just come back. I'm Pac-Man. Okay. And that would be confirmation that my fly friend just doesn't give a damn. Look at that. And I'm gonna have to stop doing that. Because I'm running low on hearts. And as nice and juicy as my sin hearts are, I don't want them to be the only thing. So there's a chariot, none may stand in your way. 2 of hearts, not useful to me, and another 2 of hearts, which are not useful to me. God damn it. I think that was the fire actually, not him. This time. So I can't even blame him. Alright, so these are the dice room. They're kind of weird because you step on it and something happens to you. Like, see, it just made me get money as power, but I can't shoot anymore. Money, power, Polyphemus, da da da. Look at this. I can't shoot. What is this bullshit? So, I still can fly. Oh, I leave a blood trail though. I leave like when you get Aquarius of the Zodiac pieces, there's this thing called Trail of Tears. I just really needed that. I'm gonna check something. Did it actually So it looks like it did give me new items. A ton of them. Gave me a ton of bombs. I think that it's turned me into like a Isaac that can't actually attack on its own, and you're supposed to just use bombs and whatnot, but that's kind of bull because now I can't shoot. Why even give me money as power when I can't shoot? So you can see the dice do a lot of bullshit sometimes. So I have to get hit every room in order to actually be able to fight. And as for this room, I don't even know if that's gonna work because here, I could leave, but I don't wanna. I have to get rid of this baby because I'll just come back in this room later, right? And the world will be bullshit. Yeah, kill me. So that was really bad. I don't get what the dice did to me there. They did seem to fuck me over. So let's go one more time with the Azazel, and this time let's try not to have ourselves get fucked over by circumstance. Now, I didn't say anything about it before, but if you saw right there when I got that soul heart, it filled up the half of the sin heart that I lost and gave me half of a soul heart. Let's see what we got in here. A piggy bank, what's it do? My life savings. It gave me 3 cents. Okay. So Isaac's life savings 3 cents. Makes sense. Hee hee hee. Makes sense. That's funny. Famine. Okay, so famine moves a lot slower. He just does. He doesn't charge you nearly as fast, and this is the first time I got a cube of meat because I usually get a ball of bandages every time that I beat a horseman. Couldn't believe that I forgot what the heck they were called. Let's go into this boss room for the Aquarius, which is Trail of Tears. We're at early bosses, so I was not worried at all. I will show you guys. I'm not actually trying to win right now. I want to beat Mom so I can show you guys something really awesome that I found after you beat Mom, which is the biggest mob trap room you will ever see. So as you can see, Aquarius is Trail of Tears. Like I said, when I was playing with that guy who can't attack, is pretty effective. But I didn't like that guy's because his was you have to get hit in order to activate it. This is much better. This Aquarius just Trail of Tears it. Anyway, you'll see what I mean when I get to that giant trap room, if I get to it this time. I should. I mean, there's no... One of the things is, since Azazel starts with this mini brimstone, even though its range really sucks, the damage output is insane. And you can... Ooh, let's grab this before we open the door. It makes our keys gold, which means we won't use any. And this is brimstone, little brimstone. So now I actually have a brimstone shot and Azazel's brimstone. We can't get anything in here. So there, it's at 88. Probably at 100 I'll get another store upgrade. I've already got 1. That's right, 88 and I only have 1. And Monstro. So Monstro versus 2 guys with brimstone, huh? Yeah, that went about as fast as I thought it would. Alright, this is the Blood Clot, damage and range up. Not for me though. Let's go in here. He wants to give me Guppy's Hairball for 3 soul hearts, which includes my sin hearts. I do not want it. Oh yeah, guys, I changed into Guppy once. It was with Azazel, actually. Up. Up. Whoop, whoop. Up, please. What's in here? A gold chest. Do I dare? Of course I do. Why? What's stopping me? Definitely not these enemies. Now I'm hoping to get a tier augment. Charm tears, flaming tears, what have you tears. To show you the really cool thing that happens with Azazel. For the FYI, this is probably my favorite character so far. Out of all the characters I've unlocked. I will have to play somebody who has actual hearts at one point in time, to try and unlock Magdalene. I've noticed, and this is just an observation, but there are a very high lacking amount of he's gonna blow up. Oh, he didn't. Okay. I have not found many. And this isn't just on Azazel, this is on every character. Oh, the flush, okay. Flush turns every enemy on the screen into poo. It's very useful. This is a pay to play. I will buy a soul heart. But I've noticed that it's very hard to get HP upgrades. I remember playing Issac, and sometimes that'd be the first like 4 items you get are breakfast, lunch, dinner, you know, right? Enemies like that fat boy thing that we just fought are probably the bane for Azazel. Pestilence. Okay, this is the first time I've fought actually Pestilence and Famine. Usually it's just Pestilence or just Famine. I've never fought another Horseman. And there's the ball of bandages. It's also another orbital. Where are we now? Cave 2? Blow up, you bastards. But do it far away from me. Thank you, Brimstone Baby. You're really helpful with that. A single heart. Not even just a single soul heart, it's a heart I can't even use. Oops. Well, you're all gonna take a lot of damage right now. Peep. Now, as Azazel, I don't even have to worry about Peep if he pees, so... his eyes are a lot easier to dodge in this version of the game. Everything's a little easier to dodge, it would seem, in here than it was in Vanilla Issac. And I think that might be not the graphics. Words. God, I wish this room was not filled with these guys, because they can pop up anywhere, so it's really hard to chase them down. But anyway, words that I was trying to say are that everything moves a little faster, it would seem. I've fought Mom a couple times, and I've noticed that sometimes when I fight her, it's way too fast. I can't. Yeah, the reaction is just. The reaction times that you need are incredible to dodge her foot and everything. Like I said, it looked like she sped up when I fought her with Issac the first time. I think she did. I'm not too sure. This is going to be the eye in the back of my head, which makes it so I'll fire brimstone out of both sides of my face. Very good. Although, It'd be more useful if this was the real brimstone, because then I would fire a laser going both ways out of my face. As opposed to the Azazel brimstone, which doesn't go that far. There's really nothing here, so... Oh, come on, one more coin. The bats charge you at some point in time, and that's how they attack. The giant exploding buttholes. Yay, fill up my sin heart, please. Mega Fatty. Okay, so he is a pretty interesting boss. That jump of his, he actually takes less time to jump if you're closer to him. Okay? And right now he's sucking me in because he's going to do his giant puke cannon. He also has a fart cannon and much other cannons. I'm going to head back to this shop. My range still sucks because its lever goes up. Store level 2. That's all I want from this. Alright. Depths 1. Psst. No thanks. And it's not because I don't like red chests, it's because that they usually contain fly or spiders and whatnot, and in the grand scheme, excuse my voice as it cracks, in the grand scheme of things, I don't really need to deal with spiders. It seems that every time I get hit because of ball bandages, I get money. That would have been an annoying room if I couldn't fly. I have yet to fight this boss. He's a version of Larry Jr. Maybe he's Larry Sr. He does seem older. Ooh, the jumping one. The jumping ones don't stay on the ground very long. That's the only thing that makes them annoying. Fucking. That little ghost pissed me off. He flew through the wall, actually. So I couldn't even get to him. There's the hollow, which will be very nonchalant of a fight. Into the door I go. Greed. Not as terrifying as advertised. Get around him and bleh. Look at that. Hey demon baby. Thanks. Steam sale, huh? Whoop. Giant buttholes. The Yum Heart, reusable regeneration. Don't need it. Don't have anything for to regenerate. Unless you could regenerate spirit hearts, which you can in a way, but not without some other item. Monstro 2. I think I've said before that I don't like Monstro 2. It's kind of annoying to me, at least. Other people, he's okay. Me, I don't like him. My wife was actually really good at beating him on her game, back in Vanilla Isaac. Which I found very interesting. And of course I know the little trick. Pheromones. Speed up. Telepills and tears up. I'll take the telepills and go see what Satan wants. So either way, I can't afford any of this. But I know that this right here gives you Fear Tears, and that's Gimpy, and I don't remember what Gimpy does. So I want telepills, because at least they'll teleport me somewhere. The fool will be like, hey, welcome back to the first room. Which is great if you go too far and need to come back. Oh, don't be a dice room. This is a weird room. It's just a pile of poo. It's a chest. I'm in the chest area, you know. The way it looks. Bloop. Key. Wow, Azazel, you're really pumping away at them keys. These other colored fires, still no idea what they do, because they only seem to just do, hey, you can't go through here. Lost trap room. A little too close to the end to risk myself with that stupidity. I say as the gurglings show up. Oh my god, Azazel, stop getting keys. I mean, it's nice, but we don't need that many. Even if we could get to the heart, which I don't think will, we don't need that many keys. I hate you, ghosts. Okay, so these are all, just gonna die. I go around and kill them while they're poo, because I flushed them away. There. Knights are not a threat when you have lasers. I can't pay you, demon baby, you'll kill me. Speaking of people being killed, I'm gonna buy this. It was pheromones, I believe. Yep. It's very useful. I have a set number I'm gonna stop at. Right there. Alright. Oh. 2 pins? Ooh. Okay, well, it's not the most dangerous thing. There's 3 of them. It's not the most dangerous thing because it's pin. And let's face it, it's pin. It is, however, kind of dangerous in the sense that I don't know where, when there were 3 of them, you know, where's he coming from? Is that him or is that the 3rd one? Oh my god, how am I supposed to deal with if there were 3 of them at the same time, right? So, pheromones, as you can see, charms all the enemies to work for you. Hey, let's go and see Mom. Now, look at that. Look how fast this is. Holy crap. I have the thought that this is just Azazel, that everything goes that fast. It seems really weird for it not to. Anyway. 2 runs to wake me up. I think that was a good one. Anyway, I want to thank you all for sticking with me through how long this has been. About 40 minutes, 50 minutes. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.